In today's day and age, we are surrounded by things that are polluting the atmosphere. Soon enough, these pollutants will damage our environment beyond repair. This is why we need to find an alternative.
The healthy alternative is called hydrogen fuel cells. But wait, what is a hydrogen fuel cell?
Hydrogen fuel is a zero-emission fuel which uses electrochemical cells or combustion in internal engines. For it to power electric motors or be used in internal combustion engines, it must be in a fuel cell, also called ICEs.
What exactly is a fuel cell?
You can think of it as a battery that you add fuel to in order to keep it going. The fuel, which is always combined with oxygen to produce electricity, can be as simple as hydrogen.
How is hydrogen fuel a better alternative to what we are using now?
Here are just a few of the many pros to hydrogen fuel cells. They're high efficient, they can use renewable resources and do not need charging. They can run continuously and have no moving parts and don't make noise. Fuel can be made from water, which is abundant, or many other things.
Well, with pros comes cons. What are those, Henry?
It is quite expensive to pull hydrogen from water. Non-renewable sources of hydrogen, such as oil and natural gases, are much cheaper, but using them still puts a drain on our fossil fuel sources. Scientists are still struggling with the challenge of how to store hydrogen. Due to its low energy density, hydrogen needs to be stored and transported under high pressure, which makes it bulky and impractical. Another issue is the need to provide enough refueling stations to supply all the hydrogen-powered cars throughout the country.
Some may ask, how is hydrogen fuel cells a part of our everyday life? About 7.8 million metric tons of hydrogen are produced in the United States today, enough to power 20 to 30 million cars or 5 to 8 million homes. Nearly all of this hydrogen is used by industry in refining, treating metals, and processing foods. Almost all of hydrogen used is captive, that is consumed at the refinery or chemical plant where it is produced. How is hydrogen fuel different than fossil fuels?
Hydrogen is a very plentiful source, just like natural gas and water. Unlike fossil fuels, hydrogen is essentially pollution-free. A hydrogen fuel cell in a car produces zero emissions. The only substances released through its tailpipe is water vapor and heat.
If that wasn't enough, hydrogen fuel is about 3 times more efficient than gasoline. Unfortunately, hydrogen isn't always clean to produce. With the proper funding and infrastructure, hydrogen fuel cells have the potential to be a viable source of clean energy. While hydrogen fuel cells are not used much now, they have the potential to overtake the current fossil fuels.